The Game Awards is right around the corner, so today I want to talk about the games that I think will be shown there because, there's always some heavy hitters every year, so let's get straight into it. So, number one, I think we're starting off kind of strong here, but I think Marvel's Wolverine is going to get shown. I mean, it's been like, what, 3 years since they showed the trailer. And I mean, at this point, it's kind of a given. It's been, yeah, 3 years. And ever since then, it's just radio silence, right? And the Game Awards are a perfect time to show another trailer or hell, even gameplay, hopefully, because it's been so long and we have nothing. I mean, the Game Awards, it sets the stage right there. Everyone's watching, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be there hoping to see gameplay for it too. So that would be very, very cool. Marvel Rivals just came out. Deadpool Wolverine came out, a few months ago. So Marvel is like doing pretty good. It seems like they're done with Spider-Man 2 and that there'll be no DLC. So I'm assuming most, if not all, attention and focus has shifted to Wolverine for Insomniac. And at this point, honestly, they just need to show something. Like, at this point, I would think this game is real. Like, they honestly need a little something to remind people this game exists. Okay, now next I have a Naughty Dog game being shown. And while I can only hope and pray it'll be Uncharted, because it's my favorite franchise, I have to be realistic here. And I highly doubt it's Uncharted. So I'm going with either a new IP or maybe, just maybe, Last of Us Part 3. Now, I know some people are saying like a Part 3 reveal will make sense since Season 2 of the show didn't even come out yet. But I think that'll build a lot of hype for the show if they reveal Season 3 now. But again, Naughty Dog, they don't need the Game Awards to like set the stage and get the audience and the viewers if they're going to reveal Last of Us 3. Like, this game is big enough on its own where they could just post it on a random Friday or like with a 1 day notice heads up, like Last of Us 3 reveal tomorrow. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, the last thing we got regarding the game was the beginning of the year. That was Last of Us Part 2 remastered in January. Remastered for a game that came out 3 years ago. Yeah, anyways, if they do reveal the new Last of Us game, then that would be great. But if I had to be a little more realistic, I'd say if Naughty Dog are showing something, it will probably be a new IP. But I mean, if it's a new Uncharted game, best believe we will be there waiting. All right, but next on this list, I have Wolf Among Us 2. Now, many people think the chance of it being seen is very, very low, but I honestly have some hope and shoot, dare I say, a gut feeling. It's been years since that first trailer, and I think like 2022? People have probably forgotten this game is even coming out, and honestly, I did too for a time, even though I loved the first game. It's one of my favorites of all time. But I think showing it at the Game Awards and showing some gameplay would be a great surprise, and it'll be a good time to also show us a release date. Like, come on now. Now, this one is more of a want than a prediction. Yeah, I know, but I just think that it will be a good time to show it off now, especially if they plan to release it within the next 6 to 8 months. I mean, releasing this game past 2025 just doesn't sound too good for them, I'll be honest. I know Telltale was going through some things like financially and in the workplace and stuff, and this is not really that likely, but hey, we can only hope, right? But if they do decide to do that, I think building the hype now will be amazing. And if they stay consistent with building the hype, I'm not talking like just drop gameplay and then disappear for 4 years, then I think this game would do really, really well. Now, next is actually a game that I think won't be shown, but I just want to talk about this real quick. But GTA 6. But GTA 6 is such a big and popular game that they do not need to waste their time and money presenting it at the Game Awards. I mean, Rockstar could quite literally drop another trailer or a gameplay trailer on a random Wednesday at 2:14 p.m. and still get tens of, if not hundreds of millions of views. The game is that popular, and if they made that a gameplay trailer, guaranteed it will blow the first trailer out of the water. And having GTA there would seriously just make every other game show and be like forgettable, I'll be honest. Unless we see like, a Last of Us 3 or a God of War or something crazy like that. I don't think a show like the Game Awards would want to have one thing like GTA 6 just blow everything out of the water. But I also don't think Rockstar would want to just take up the time in the Game Awards when they know they could do that reveal themselves and post it whenever. Or maybe with like a 1 day notice or heads up or anything, So I'd say don't get your hopes up for GTA 6. I mean, if they did show it, that would be very nice, but we have to be sort of realistic here. All right, now the final thing on the list is like 50% a prediction and 50% I want, right? I'm thinking a God of War remastered or remake collection. I mean, we've seen the hints, quote unquote, with it, with like the Valhalla DLC. Spoilers for that coming up, but they remade tons of assets from the Greek games, like the architecture, enemy types, and even characters like Helios. Ever since I played the DLC, I've wanted a Greek Saga remake, and I can't remember off the top of my head who said it, but I believe it was Gaming Ones who said like the Valhalla DLC feels like a sort of test to gauge the interest in the Greek Saga after like all these years, you know? And I started playing just God of War 2018 and then Ragnarok. So I went back and played the original trilogy. And yeah, those games are amazing, like masterpieces on their own right. 1 and 2 especially would definitely benefit from a remake. 3, looks good, still controls, pretty good. But 1 and 2, especially 1, a remake would really help them a lot. I can't even imagine like how smooth the gameplay would feel and how good the graphics will be. Like, oh my god, that would be amazing. I think there's a decent-ish chance of Santa Monica showing this off, or I mean, hopefully maybe even just the next game in the God of War story. I know last year Santa Monica showed the Valhalla DLC, so it might seem unlikely that they'll show anything 2 years in a row, but hey, I don't know. I feel like we'll see it. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Hopefully we get at least one of these predictions right. I mean, I can't be greedy and say like 2 or 3, but yeah, hopefully 1. But yeah, that's that. Hopefully we get at least one of these predictions right. I mean, I can't be greedy and say like 2 or 3, but hopefully 1. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then subscribe for more. And just like this, I'm here to build a community and create just, fun videos for all of us, Other than that, guys, have a great day. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay loving. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.